Okay, we are being recorded right now. So I just wanted to say thank you guys for getting on so y'all can get credit for this week. And I have been really excited seeing all the stuff that y'all have been submitting for this unit. It's been really fun. I know it's not easy not having my classroom of all the random crap that you can use to build this stuff, but I'm sure you found enough CRAP, SHIT at your house to be able to do it because I see evidence of it. Before I show you the slideshow, I wanted to just remind you guys that this is for high school credit. So with the new announcement that was made today about us not going back to school, I'm waiting on the high school tech teacher and let him tell me what he wants the last project to focus on, whether it be makeup or publicity. And then based on what they get told, like for lesson time, follow that plan. So there may be 5 more weeks of lessons, or there may be 3 more weeks of lessons, but depending on what they determine, because there's been a lot of talk about having to open up finals for the last 2 weeks of school and like transitioning kids in to take their finals. There's just a lot of up in the air stuff right now at the high school campus, and I'm trying to make sure we follow what they do. So now here's our trash costume slideshow that I got to see. I'm very excited. So the first one was Caveman, the time period. So this was some of the pictures that Edward shared with me for his inspiration. And this is Edward. He does not look happy at all, but it is funny to me. Anyone think a thumbs up if he did okay? Okay. Then no inspiration was turned in for this one, but this is Blake as an ancient Egyptian. Notice his hat. Particularly, I am very fond of his hat because they always had those like little things over their head. And he is wearing little flip-flops. Makes me happy. Okay. Next we have ancient Rome, which was Melvin. And I think I hear Melvin on here now. So this is Melvin. And again, I am super in love with his headpiece. I'm in love with his shoes. And I even love that he did this whole Dionysus pose with the, I'm going to say, Coke glass.
Nope, that's actual wine.
Shh, this is being recorded for school. Why I beeped my own self out, okay? But yeah, I think Melvin did a top-notch job, and I love his poses, his theatricalness in these pictures. The next we have is Byzantine Empire. This one's a little bit harder because it's like on the tail end of the Roman Empire, the Greek and Roman Empire. So like the Ottomans had started taking over. So you see a lot of like the flashy jewelry at this time. So I appreciate that Ty's like tried to get this done. It's very difficult. This was the hardest one every year. So this is Ty. He did not want us to see his face. But you notice how he has his little cloak. Okay, remember they all have like little drapery around their necks, so he made sure to include his drapery in his picture. So I really appreciate that. I didn't get to see any shoes in this one. Sarah hasn't turned hers in. Oh, Leah! Here we go, Leah. Okay, so this one, when I saw it turned in, I was like, dang! Okay, because this one was like an epic fail last year. So, but this year, look at Leah!
Whoa. Oh my God!
Isn't that impressive?
That looks amazing.
She's got the whole collar going on. It almost looks like she has the poofy sleeves.
Well, let them eat cake.
The FaceTime calls that I was on when she made that were...
I had like a few like breakdowns trying to make this costume because things weren't working.
Well, I love it. I think you did awesome. Yours and Melvin's are like tied in my head right now of the winners.
Yo, the hardest part of that costume was the shoes.
The shoes, yeah. Well, I can tell because you did a very good job with those sandals. But I'm like, when I saw the collar on Leah, I was like, dang!
Oh, that was the easiest part. The skirt was the hardest.
Oh, making it big and poofy?
Redo it like twice.
Oh, yeah, and also you have to get into that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's the other part is you had to wear it. Okay, so this is Ashley. She had the start of the Victorian era, where it kind of transitioned from those big skirts to a little bit more A-line. Think kind of almost Pride and Prejudice, almost, that time period. And so she has the poofy sleeves and the drapey dress. I love how she used I saw at the bottom, I was like, what are those grommets? I'm like, oh, it's a tarp. She used an old tarp, and she has like the poofy sleeves and the gather and the drape down the stairs. I think she did a good job. Next, we have Stephen. He had the Civil War era, so of course he focused on like the actual fight, the war. Of course, Steven making his funny face. For a second, I thought that was Paul in the picture, not Steven. Like he had dressed up his brother, but
it does kind of look like Paul.
Right? At a certain point, all three of them look the same. But that was like a face that Paul would make, so I was very confused first. But that's his Civil War. Next, we have Western. This is Savion's. Sorry, I don't know why, but I really liked this picture. I know it's a butt, but it's really funny to me, and I just really like it. It's a classic Western. And here is Savion. I don't know if it quite gets there. Like, I don't see the Western hat, but I really appreciate all the boxes of empty food that he was able to use in all his cereal and corn dogs and Mountain Dew. Next we have Stormy. I think Stormy did a very good job as well. I really, really like. Look at all the flowers she added. She added like that touch to it, which I just loved. I wish I could have seen the back though, Stormy. That's like the only thing. I think you looked super cute in that time period. But I got all the little details, like with the gloves and everything. Are those like clear plastic gloves from coronavirus?
Yeah, my mom came up with the idea, and I was like, oh, that's a good idea.
I love it. When I saw it, I was just like, I'm pretty sure like everyone has, a lot of people have those on hand right now, and they are disposable, so they qualified. So I really loved that little touch you added there. Next, we have McKenna. She has the 1920s. A lot of these pictures were on my own inspiration board for Thoroughly Modern Millie. Here is McKenna strutting her stuff in her 1920s. I don't know if McKenna's on here. She messaged me ahead of time saying that these kind of give her anxiety, which I understand because it's a lot of people at once. So then we have, 1920s, 1950s. This was Lexie. She sent me her inspiration board, but she hasn't sent me her picture yet. So, and then we have the 1960s, which is Kenzie.
I hate my picture, but it's fine.
She told me her inspiration was from Hairspray, which is, the song Welcome to the 60s. So she has her whole checkerboard skirt going on. And I didn't include it when I did the collage, but one of her pictures actually had like that checkerboard print on it. And I should have just included that in the collage. But that checkerboard print was super popular at the beginning of the 60s, like that plaid where it was like, how to describe it? Pretty much like that picnic basket, picnic table layout plaid was really popular around that time. So it was very, very impressive how intricate she did that. The inspiration pictures. So Moses had the 1980s. He sent me a picture and he said, look, I'm a trash mummy. I don't know how that's the 1980s, but I appreciate his effort. And then Austin, oh my gosh, okay, so Austin, I hope you're still on this because I love your picture so much. And I can't wait to show it. Yes. So I told him that he had the furries, and he texted me back, and he was like, what do you mean by that? And I was like, the people who dress up as animals.
Oh, God.
And so when he sent me this, I was like, yes, that's exactly the way we're going. So here we go, Austin.
Austin wins.
Yes! He had the feet on it, and then the plug. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm crying a little bit because it's so funny. But it was so good. So, and he has ears hanging. I mean, he could have made Snoopy's costume last year for me.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
man.
would have been easier.
Yeah. Melvin, you think you can wear that? You want to go back in time a little bit?
No, I prefer the sweats and the hoodie. 'Cause
Okay.
those look more comfortable.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure with these trash bags, like according to Jacob, the trash bags were made you really sweaty, or how he puts it, gnarly underneath.
It's hard to take it off. You sweat so much.
Yeah.
It was awful. My trash bags were like tight and like that was torture.
Okay, so, and then finally we have Jacob. He had space futuristic age. These are some of the images he sent me. And now we have Spaceman.
He looks like a Jedi who's actually a knight.
Don't look at his hands though, or he gets to poke you in the eye or hit you on the back of the head. So, but yeah. And I love his helmet, and I like that he chose to make it out of foil because, you know, that's all like futuristic and stuff. So that is it. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. So that is all of the stuff. Edward, did you get to see you?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm recording this, so I'm going to post it on the Google Classroom for you guys. But just to wrap up everything, thank you guys so much for getting on. Everyone smile at the camera because I'm going to take a picture really quick. I'll tell you when to say cheese.
Wait, where's Jacob?
I don't know why, Jacob's on it. I don't know why he's not in my
on here.
gallery.
I don't know where he went.
He went off my gallery. But everyone smile at the camera. And cheese. Okay. So I have Austin, Jacob, Kenzie, Ty, Edward, Leah, Melvin, and Stormy. Made it in. Okay. So I will make sure I go back in and put those in as 100 for you guys. Just a reminder to be checking by Monday. It'll probably be by noon unless I hear from him sooner. Oh, Jacob, now you're back. I took a picture of you not in the stream. Okay, everyone, one more time. Here we go. Everyone smile. 1, 2, 3.
Cheese.
Okay. Oh,
The one
just
time I
look for
don't
that.
use a picture.
I will send it to you guys. I'll send it through mine. I just wanted to remind you, the next one's gonna be makeup. So some guys, you might need to be asking your sisters or your moms if you can rate their closet, or it's gonna be publicity, which is gonna require you to do some crafting at home, which might be a nice break from some of the stuff you have to do for your course, because it's not going to be done on the computer. You are not going to be creating a poster board on the computer. I can't teach you all that technology over Google Classroom, so you're going to actually be creating it construction paper on paper, okay? So just be aware of that. I'm waiting for the high school director to decide which way we're going, okay? So I love you guys. I'm going to stop recording now.